this is Little Lights and I'm Kitsy Ruth. Today I'll be telling you a story of a little elephant toy, and it's been 15 years. I had lost that toy, yeah. So one day when I was walking with my family to a lovely park, I was 5 years old at that time. I was holding Ellie like this while I was swinging, and I think someone called me, so I left Ellie on the swing, and we went home. And I realized in the morning when I woke up that Ellie was not there, and I had left Ellie, and I felt like I'm such a terrible mom. So we went back there, we rushed out, and unfortunately, she was gone. I was heartbroken, I was miserable, and I went to God and I said, "Why? I love that toy. I really did." And that was the only toy that I actually had a bond with when I was so young, 5 years old. And so, with all that, with questioning God, I started to find Him, and I started to see that He loved me more than I loved Ellie, and that made me forget the misery I had of Ellie and talk to Him, and He was my Ellie. And just as I lost Ellie, I knew that I would never lose God. And even if I had run away from God, He would still be there for me. So while I was finding God and, knowing that, realizing that He would not leave me and He was my Ellie, I was still wishing I could, get a duplicate Ellie. I was still hoping, almost like every once in a blue moon, I would just hint at it. And 15 years down the road, my parents went out and they saw this man on the footpath selling this huge bundle of toys, and they found something and they brought it home. And they blindfolded me and made me touch the ear, and I immediately knew that it was an elephant's ear. And I said, "That's my Ellie." And they opened the blindfolds and I see this sweetheart. And it immediately took me back to a flashback where my Ellie 15 years ago looked just like this. And that amazes me at how God can restore things. When I first saw this, when they got it for me, I was trying not to cry. I don't like crying in front of people, so I was holding back the tears. But after they all, had to go and do whatever they had to do, I burst out in happy tears. Happy tears. This story is not about the materialistic thing in it, but it's about that God is more than Ellie, and He's more than what you have lost. And if only we could not cling to materialistic things, but cling to Him, because Ellie will fade away. She won't live for long. She's just a toy. She doesn't even have life in her. But God does, and He has given us life to cling to Him and to love Him. And I'm so grateful and joyful that by clinging to God, or at least trying to, He gave me back my Ellie. He blessed me with her. It's a blessing and it's a miracle. So I'm still amazed. I have no words. So yeah, that's my story. And I have Ellie here, and I pray that I won't lose her again. So now my brother is going to sing, "The joy of the Lord is my strength."
The joy of the Lord is my strength. 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 He gives me living water and I thirst no more. He gives me living water and I thirst no more. He gives me living water and I thirst no more. The joy of the Lord is my strength. He fills my mouth with laughter, ha 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 ha. He fills my mouth with laughter, ha 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 ha. He fills my mouth with laughter, ha 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 ha. The joy of the Lord is my strength. Yes, Lord, help us against our enemies, for man's help is useless. Psalm 60, verse 11. In your day of trouble, may the Lord be with you. May the God of Jacob keep you from all harm, and may he send you aid from his sanctuary in Zion. Psalms 20, verse 1 and 2. This is Little Light. See you next Sunday.